When we say mini-Holocaust, we mean it literally. There are undeniable links between Nazi methods and the horrors in Syria. In fact, former Syrian President Hafiz Alassad literally hired Alois Brunner, one of the world's most wanted Nazi war criminals, to train his authorities. Brunner wasn't an ordinary war criminal. He was responsible for the deportation of over 128,000 Jews. Brunner was often described as the architect of the final solution and one of H's best men, because he played a key role in the implementation of H's idea to eliminate Jews in a similarly way. Under Assad's orders, Brunner brought Nazi thought and techniques to Syria. He helped design prisons so brutal, massive execution and countless rapes and psychological destruction that left countless Syrians unalive, broken, forever scarred. But how did he get to Syria? After Nazi Germany surrendered, many Nazi officials were brought to justice, but others like Alois Brunner managed to flee. Using false identities, Brunner managed to find asylum in Syria. At one point, authorities controlling northern Syria arrested him, suspecting he was a spy. Interrogated, he confessed his true identity, revealed that he was being hunted down because he was an enemy of the Jews. He then became an advisor in intelligence and in German affairs, recruiting several of his former Nazi colleagues to join him. But Brunner's role was far beyond advising. He also became an instructor and taught Nazi torture and interrogation methods to Syrian officers. Every day he traveled to the outskirts of Damascus to conduct these lessons, passing on the Gestapo's techniques in ideology. He taught physical cruelty, psychological systems designed to dehumanize victims and break them entirely. By the late 1960s, Brunner was openly living in Damascus, under the protection of the Syrian regime. Some of the country's future intelligence leaders, such as General Ali Dubai, who led Syria's military security service from 1973 to 2000, were reportedly Brunner's protégés. His teachings were becoming a reality. His methods stripped individuals of their humanity. This brutal legacy shaped Syrian intelligence for decades. It wasn't Israel or the United States who punished Brunner. Instead, it was the very same Syrian regime who he served so loyally even throughout the 1980s and 1990s. The Syrian government continued to protect Brunner, dismissing extradition requests from Austria, West Germany and the United States, with the standard claim that no such person exists in Syria. But Brunner's presence became a growing embarrassment for the regime, especially due to media campaigns led by Nazi hunters, Serge and Beat Karsfeld. They drew international attention to Brunner's crimes and his life of impunity in Syria. Testimonies from his guards revealed that Brunner's freedom was gradually reduced, especially after he disobeyed a direct order from President Hafiz al-Assad to avoid publicity. Despite the regime's instructions, Brunner gave repeated interviews to German, Austrian and international media, drawing unwanted attention. By 1996, Assad decided enough was enough. Brunner had long outlived his usefulness. He was removed from his apartment, jailed in an underground cell beneath the Mohozaroom police station. According to a guard's testimony, the door was closed and never opened again. Brunner's final years were marked by misery, humiliation. His jailers were ordered not to unalive him outright. They tormented him by offering a daily choice between a hard-boiled egg and a tomato for his meal.